Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you how to make this adorable crocheted bunny. It's got a little fluffy tail and I really like it. This is my first collab video. I'm doing an Easter collab with a YouTuber whose name is Tiffaron, and it's a combination of macaroon and her name Tiffany. So you can check out her channel, it's linked below if you're interested. And she's going to make an Easter related video too. So this is mine. It's a crocheted bunny. It looks like this. And I'm going to teach you how to make this. You will need approximately 75 yards of worsted weight yarn for the bunny. There are two different sizes. This is a small size. The large size is linked down below in the description box for a PDF file. And the 75 yards, you probably only need about 50 yards, but it's always better to be safe than sorry. You're also going to need 2 eyes, or you can use some embroidery thread, a little bit of thread for a nose and a mouth, and a lot of white thread for a giant tail. The tail helps the bunny stand up. It doesn't stand up very well without a tail. You want to start out with a slip knot on your hook, and then chain 2. You're going to do 8 half double crochets into the second chain from hook. Once you have your 8 half double crochets, on that 8th stitch, the one that we just finished completing, you're going to put your stitch marker. We're not going to join in the round with a slip stitch here, so we're just going to work in continuous rounds. So now we're going to do 2 half double crochets into each stitch. So we should end up with 16 stitches. Right now I have 14 stitches and I need to do those 2 half double crochets in this last stitch with the stitch marker on it. Every time you come to the stitch with the stitch marker on it, you're going to remove it and then work whatever you have to do in that stitch. And then you simply place that back on the very last stitch to mark the end of the round. I probably won't show this step on every round, but just to let you know, when you get to the stitch marker, just simply do whatever you need to do in that stitch and then replace it. So now we're going to go on to round 2. We're going to be increasing again. So you're going to do 1 half double crochet and then 2 half double crochets in the same stitch. And we're going to repeat this all the way around. You should have 24 stitches when you're finished with this round. Alright, so now I have 24 stitches, and now we're going to work the body of the bunny. So for the first row of the body, you're going to half double crochet all stitches. So 24 half double crochets, 1 in each stitch. And now we're going to do body round 2, which is to single crochet all the stitches. So you're going to do 24 single crochets. Alright, and we're going to repeat body round 2, which is to single crochet all the stitches 8 times for the small bunny. So we're just going to repeat body round 2 8 more times. Alright guys, so I've repeated this 8 times, and this is what I have now. And now we're going to work the head decreases. So the first thing we're going to do is single crochet 2 stitches together. And how you do that is you're going to go into the first stitch, pull up a loop, go into the second stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all the loops on the hook. That's going to take 2 stitches and make it 1. Then you're going to do 10 single crochet stitches, 1, now we're going to single 2 stitches together again, single crochet 2 together. So pull up a loop in the first stitch, go into the second stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all the loops on the hook. Then we're going to single crochet the last 10 stitches. 1. Alright, and for round 2 we're just going to single crochet all those stitches, and we should now have 22 stitches. So just single crochet each stitch all the way around. Alright, now we're going to do round 3. So round 3 is 9 single crochets. And then single crochet 2 together again. Then do 9 more single crochets. And then single crochet these last 2 stitches together. You'll have to remove that marker. And then place the marker back on that stitch. You should have 20 stitches now, and your next round for round 4 is going to be single crochet all those stitches. Alright, the next round, round 5, is to single crochet 2 together. Do 6 single crochets. And then single crochet 2 together. We're going to repeat this round, so single crochet 2 together again. Do 6 single crochets. And then single crochet 2 together again. You should now have 16 stitches, and we're going to do one final row where we're just going to single crochet all 16 stitches. Now you should have something that looks like this, so it kind of gets a little skinnier at the top. We're going to slip stitch into the very next stitch, and then cut our yarn. And then what I do is I like to slip stitch again and just pull that yarn through. So this is the basic bunny right here, and we're going to make 2 ears, but right now is the time when you need to embroider the nose and the eyes on the bunny, because we're going to stuff it and close it up before we put ears on it. So here's my bunny face, and I have it stuffed just full of some fabric scraps. And now what you're going to do is put this on the yarn needle. You're just going to weave it through each stitch. And then pull your little bunny closed. You want to weave in the end here, and then just hide your yarn in. Just stick it all the way through. So here's my bunny body, for a better lack of a word. And now we're going to make 2 adorable ears to stick on him. So for the ears, you're once again going to start off with a slip knot and chain 2. Then you're going to do 8 half double crochets into the second chain from the hook. You're not going to join in the round with a slip stitch here. You're just going to keep working around. So right now we have 8 half double crochets, and for round number 1 we're going to single crochet all the stitches. So 8 single crochets. And now we're going to repeat that round 1 6 more times. Alright, so I've repeated this 6 more times, so a total of 7 rows of single crochet. And now for row 8, you're going to do 2 single crochets, then single crochet 2 together, and then you're going to repeat this one more time. The next round is just to single crochet every stitch, so you should have 6 stitches now. It does get harder and harder to single crochet the smaller the circumference gets, so you just have to go really slow. The next row we're going to decrease further, so do 1 single crochet, single crochet 2 together, do 1 single crochet, and then single crochet 2 together. Now you should have 4 stitches, and the very last row we're just going to single crochet all 4 of those stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the very next stitch, you're just going to slip stitch. And cut your yarn and pull through. Now you should have a bunny ear. Now we're going to sew our ears to our bunny. So I've already sewed one onto his little cute head. You just want to put the beginning yarn on there, attach it to the head, and then just sew it down. All that's left to do is to add a really fluffy tail. And there's your adorable finished bunny.